Hi, I'm Mariela. Welcome back. When I designed this necklace, I was thinking to wear it like this. It looks really pretty, but I didn't have anything to hold it with. So in this tutorial, I'm gonna show you how to make this little belt so you can wear it this way if you like it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Let's get started. We're gonna need a yard of fireline. We're gonna need size 8 beads and size 11 seed beads. To start, you're gonna pick up 1 green, 3 black ones of size 11, 1 green, 3 elevens, 1 green, 3 elevens, and you're gonna keep doing this until you get 8 greens. So I got 5, okay, I have my 8 greens. At the start I started with a green and I end up with 3 blacks. Okay, so what we're gonna do now is we're gonna skip 3 greens, 1, 2, 3, and we're gonna pass our needle through the 4th green. Okay, and this is what you should have. Okay, we're gonna pick up 3 black ones, 1 green, and 3 black ones, and we're gonna pass our needle. We're skipping 1 green and we pass our needle through the next green. And this is what you should have. See, we're coming out of this one, we add 3, 1 and 3, and we skip 1 green and we're coming out of the other one. Pick up 3 black, 1 green and 3 black, and we're gonna skip 1 and pass our needle through the last green we have. Okay, and this is what you should have. You're gonna pick up 3 elevens, 1 8, 3 elevens, 1 8, 3 elevens, 1 8, and 3 elevens. Okay, we're gonna bring them down and we are going to pass our needle through the green bead our thread is coming out of. Okay, and this is what you should have. Now, in order to continue, we are going to pass our needle through 3 black ones or 11 and 1 8. Okay, and pull tight, and now we're gonna pick up 3 elevens, 1 8, and 3 elevens. We are coming out of this green, we're gonna skip this and we are going to skip this one and we're gonna pass through this one. Okay, and pull, and this is what you should have. we're gonna pick up 3 11s, 1 8 and 3 11s. Our thread is coming out of this 8. We're gonna skip one and we're gonna pass our needle through this one. Okay, and this is what you should have. We're gonna pick up 3 11s, 1 8, 3 11s, 1 8 and 3 11s, and we are going, our thread is coming out right here. We're gonna pass our needle through this one right here, coming down. Okay, and we're gonna pull, and this is what we're gonna have. Okay, so now we're gonna pick up 3 11s, 1 8, 3 11s. Our thread is coming out of this one. We're gonna skip one and pass through this one. Okay, and this is what you should have. Now we are going to pass through these 3 11s and through the 8 like this. Okay, and we're going to pick up 3 11s, 1 8 and 3 11s, and we're gonna pass a needle through this one. We are coming out of this one, we skip one and we pass through this one. Okay, okay, my thread is coming out right here. We're gonna pick up 3 black ones, 1 8, 3 black, 1 8 and 3 black. Okay, and we are gonna skip this one and we're gonna pass a needle down through this one. Okay, and now we are going to pick up 3 black ones, 1 8 and 3 more 11. We're skipping one and we're passing through the next one. Okay, and now if you look at your work, it's even. See, you got 2 right here, 1 2 1 2 1 and 2. So this is what you're gonna have. Okay, to add our clasp, we're gonna come up. I'm gonna come up through this, pass through all this, and I'm coming out of the 8. I'm gonna pass through these 3, the 8 O, and I'm gonna flip my work, and I'm gonna pass through 2 more 11 and 1 green. I want to be coming out of one of the top green ones. Okay, my thread is coming out of one of the green ones. If you check your work, you got 2 green ones on the top. Okay, so we're gonna pick up 3 black ones, 11 O's and 1 8-0. We're gonna bring them down, and we're going to pick up our clasp, and you want this part of your clasp. Okay, and we're just gonna pass our needle. If you want to use a wire guardian, you can. Just don't use these beads. Maybe if you you gotta figure another way. Okay, and we're gonna pass our needle back through the 8. So when we do this, we got our clasp, and we don't want to tie this very much. We don't want the clasp to be really tight. So we're gonna pick up 3 11 O's, and we're gonna pass our needle through the 8 on the opposite side. Okay, so if you look at your work now, this is what you're gonna have. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna come all the way down. It doesn't matter how you do it, but get there, and we're gonna be coming out of this one. So what I'm gonna do, I'm coming out of the 8. I'm going to pass through this 11 O's and through the 8 11's 8. Make sure you not skip any beads. Okay, I pass through all this, I'm gonna pass through these ones, and at the same time we are reinforcing our work. So okay, pass through these ones, and now I'm coming out of this bead right here. I'm gonna pass through this, I'm gonna pass through these 3 and through this 8. Right here, my other thread is coming out, my tail. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna make a knot right here. You can wait till later to make the knot, but I wanna do it now. Okay, so just make a regular knot, and I'm gonna make another one. Okay, so okay, now I can keep going. So I want to come up through this 11 O's, through the 8. Okay, and I want my thread coming out of the 8. Now I'm gonna make sure this is gonna work for my necklace, but I think it will. So if you're using the same size of beads I'm using, you gotta follow the same pattern. Okay, so I think this is good. So what I'm gonna do right here, I'm going to pick up 3 seed beads, 11 O, one 8. We're gonna pick up the other side of our clasp and pass through the 8. And pick up 3 11 O's. Bring them down, and we're gonna pass through the green on the opposite side, and this is what you should have. This fits perfect. So what we're gonna do is we basically done. All we gotta do is reinforce. So what we gotta do is we're coming out right here. We gotta work our way down and pass through this part of the side of the clasp and work our way down and reinforce this side. So and then we gotta make some knots. So I'm gonna try to do it really quick. I don't want this to be a long video. So all you gotta do is just run your needle through these beads so you get to one side and then come back to the other side. One thing is you don't want your clasp to be really tight, the threads right here. You want the threads to be a little bit loose so you can move the clasp and it doesn't get torn or rip easily. So I'm passing just through all the beads, the ones to the side. And right here I got to the clasp, so I'm gonna pass through the clasp one more time and come down through the 8/0. And we're gonna pass through these beads and just keep repeating this. Get to the other side, and what you can do is just finish all your thread going back and forth, so to make it safe, and you're basically done. Okay, now that we have our little belt done, you need to measure your necklace and decide where do you want it, because we need to sew it to one of the sides of the necklace, because since both of our sides of the necklace they're flat, they don't have like the end bigger, it's gonna slide off. So what we're gonna do, mine I know I want it right here, so I'm gonna show you how to attach it. Okay, I don't know if you can see this since they're the same color, but if you see this 3 green 8/0s, this one, and that one, and right here we got those 3 same beads, so that's what we're gonna use for. So if you got some thread left on your belt, don't cut it. If you don't, you can just start your thread like somewhere right here, and also you want to add it to this side, the one you have this part of your clasp. Don't do it on this one, because otherwise you're gonna have trouble when you want to try to clip it or close it. You're gonna have trouble doing it. So okay, you can just make a knot right here and then pass like through 1 or 2 beads, and we want to make another knot right here. We're gonna pass through these beads and we want to make a knot right here. Okay, and we just want to continue. Make another knot right here, and we want to be coming out of this arrow. Okay, So for mine, I wanna use these 3/8. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna position my belt, and right here I'm coming out of this 8/0, and the 8/0 that we're gonna be using is this one. This is the one for my little belt, and this is the one from the necklace. So we're just gonna pass through that one 2 or 3 times. We are coming out of the 8/0, connecting to the necklace, we're gonna pass through the one that is connecting to the belt, like this, and pull. And we're gonna do this like 3 or 4 times. So just pass through the one that is connecting to the necklace, and then pass back through the one that is connecting to the belt. Okay, we're just using those beads, so just do that 3 or 4 times, and it doesn't have to be really tight. So I'm gonna pass 3 or 4 times because I want this to be really safe. So pass through the bead one more time. Okay, and when you think you have enough passes, you're gonna pass through the next 3 going up, and you wanna be coming out of the 8/0 right here in the top. Like this. And now we're gonna repeat the same steps, but now we're gonna be using this 8/0 in our necklace. So just repeat the same steps. So just pass through the 8/0 that is on our necklace, and then pass through the 8/0 on the belt, and do that 3 or 4 times. Okay, and this time, since I got my clasp and I don't have a way to make a turn, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pass through the 8/0 on my necklace, and right here I'm going to pass through the beads that are on the necklace instead of on the belt. So I'm coming out of this 8/0, and this is my necklace, so I'm just gonna pass through these 3 seed beads and through the 8/0, and I can attach it on this side now. So I'm just gonna pass through the 8/0. Okay, pass just through the 8/0, and my thread is coming out of this side. I'm just gonna pass back through the 8/0 on the necklace, and just do it 3 or 4 times, just like we did in the other 2. And you can make some knots, and that should be it. And you got your little belt now, and I think the necklace looks really pretty if you use it like that, but it's up to you. This is just an idea. So this is what you should have. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Until next time, thank you.